Tonight at 8 o'clock, she is being called the sidewalk Karen after confronting a child on his bicycle in Santa Ana.
All right, let's take a live look at LAX, one of many Southland areas where people sweated it out in this record-breaking heat.
And history on Capitol Hill. Senators confirmed Kcal Brown Jackson as the first black woman on the nation's highest court. Welcome to Kcal 9 News, 8 o'clock, streaming live on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Jeff Vaughn.
And I'm Jasmine Veal, and tonight for Susie Suh. Let's get to this developing news tonight. A bank robbery at a Fontana mall ends with a deadly officer-involved shooting. A
witness who ran into the robber told us how that man tried to dump his mask and gun, but police were not fooled. Kcal Dt's Kcal Comstock has the developing details at this hour.
This is a very busy shopping center here in Fontana, so lots of people were out and about earlier this afternoon when this robbery and shooting happened. Right now, there are dozens of investigators behind us in between this Wendy's and Aldi supermarket, taking a look at all the evidence here behind that fast food restaurant. You can also see a mobile command post set up out there. Now, what police are telling us so far is that they started getting these calls about a robbery in progress at about 1:30 this afternoon. They say when officers got out here, they actually witnessed that suspect running away from the Bank of America, which is in the very same parking lot, and running inside of a Wendy's restaurant. Now, within a couple of minutes, that suspect apparently, they say, just ran out the back of the Wendy's, and somewhere out there in the back parking lot is where that confrontation between police and the suspect occurred and where cops shot and killed that suspect. Now, we spoke with the man who witnessed everything that happened outside these two businesses. This is what he had to say.
Making a left turn, had to stop for someone crossing, and it turned out to be the suspect. He was pulling down his ski mask, had a gun in his hand with the plastic bag over it. He went out to that dumpster, changed his clothes, left his weapon, went into the Wendy's, decided to go for his weapon back there, and they shot him.
And at this point, it's still a bit unclear exactly what happened during that confrontation between police and that suspect, whether or not that suspect either fired or pointed a weapon at officers, but it's still very early on in this investigation, and more details are sure to come out later. For now, reporting in Fontana, I'm Kcal Comstock, Kcal 9 News.
I mean, what a day. More developing news now out of Northridge. Two robbery suspects there are still wanted tonight after they were able to get away from police at the Northridge Fashion Center. Two others were caught and are now in custody. We are told police were chasing the group when they actually went into the parking structure at the mall and then may have gone inside of the JCPenney.
Another developing story today. Nearly a dozen people stranded on a ride at Universal Studios Hollywood. Firefighters rescued them after a power outage shut down the Transformers ride. Told they were stuck for a couple of hours. Thankfully, no one was injured.
The coastal sand probably felt more like a sandy desert today in Long Beach. Residents there under the sun of record-breaking heat.
Long Beach topping out at 100 degrees today. Other records 99 in Oxnard. LAX flying high at 95. Santa Barbara where the thermometer hit 92.
And that's not all. It wasn't just the heat. Gusty winds whipped their way through the Inland Empire, kicking up dust in Chino, and they just continue to roar all day in Fontana.
And of course, Evelyn Taft called it. You said triple digits. We got them.
Oh, we sure did. We got triple digits, record-breaking heat. We got more of it tomorrow, and we're going to take you through all the records coming up in just a little bit. I do want to get a look at heat advisories currently, and you'll see heat advisories, posted through 6 p.m. tomorrow across the majority of Southern California. All of our valleys, our coastal valleys affected. So another day of extreme heat.